on, guys? Let me make sure this is working. Kind of far up there. If you can hear me, I think this is supposed to be the mic. If it sounds okay, please let me know. If it sounds miserable, please let me know. Is it turned the right direction? Nope. Now it's turned the right. Oh, hope that still works. What's going on, Yazora? Jake the dog, what's up, man? And no, I feel like good morning. Pinder, Shug. You sound okay? Okay, good. Good. Thank you so much, man. Let me. I kind of wanted to like hurry and get this rolling. Hopefully, I'm not screwing too much up. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot, dude. That's not my stream at all. I was looking at somebody else's stream. Let's see here. You bought Dragon Quest VII Reimagined? Ooh, have you played any of it yet? What are you thinking? Let's see. 7 people watching. Okay, so I was trying to get in there. Okay. It looks like I can see that now. Dagger, dude, thank you so much, man. How are you doing? 550 jewels, man. I appreciate it. I am trying to get my everything set up so I can see, like, I can actually see what people are saying from both sets of chat very well. Let me on Twitch real quick. Pardon the. This was kind of impromptu, in case you couldn't tell. Thank you, Draco. There we go. Yeah, you really enjoy the story? Wonderful, good to hear. So I'm seeing myself, and I'm also seeing myself live. I need to pause myself and just go to the analytics. There we go. But the whole purpose on what I'm doing here, okay. Hopefully, did it go to, there we go, okay. The whole purpose in this is I need to clear out junk out of the, off the shelves. So I have a lot of stuff, a lot of junk. And it goes pretty far up. Like I can kind of maneuver the camera if there's anything you guys want to see more of, because typically, you know, I'm not able to show you everything. But I can kind of show you around the room a little better with this setup. So, but yeah, Dagger, very happy to have you, dude. How you doing? I can turn this around and show you all the shelving there. So I need to just purge a little bit. Eric, what's going on, man? I'm trying to figure out what I'm getting rid of. Yeah, did you? Oh, there it is. Yeah, the chair. But oh, is that the right height? Probably. So I need to make room too, like place somewhere I can work. Something I can work with a little better. Maybe that works. Things are not quite. There we go. Chocobo. There is a chocobo. I don't know if you're hearing chocobo music. I'm actually just streaming something in the background. If there's any kind of problems with volume or whatever, please let me know. But I need to look through the shelf. I'm actually I'll pull you guys closer because I want to look at PS1 stuff. There's a lot of PlayStation 1 stuff I don't want anymore. I might be able to make some money off of it. Thank you, Eric, so much, man. Appreciate that. Not necessary. Asuki said, you see that cannot consume the waggle mistake you did, but the internet has it now. Made the same waggle mistake. Oh, that's funny. Oh man, that's brutal. I hate that happened for him. All right, so I can kind of. You probably don't want to see my dumb face. Let's see if we can get a little closer to that. It is a little like I have the lights on in here, but the lighting's kind of odd at times. But there's a lot of games I want to kind of get rid of. That's okay. I just told you many times it's pronounced Daisuke. There we go. Yes, Daisuke. Dagger, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Again, Eric and Dagger, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Daisuke. So, some of these are alphabetical, but there's some I'm still keeping. Like, I was like, Akuji is not one I've not even played this yet. I've been meaning to for a long time. I've been meaning to play this. I think I'll hold on to it. But let's see. Alone in the Dark. New Nightmare, I'll probably keep that. You know, horror stuff, I want to keep that stuff for the most part. Let's see. Alundra 2, Ape Escape. That's kind of a staple for the PlayStation. I think I want to keep it. Area 51. I like shooting games too. I like shooters like this. Area 51. Which, I mean, I paid $4.99 for it a long time ago, but it also reminds me of the arcade, of course. It's an arcade game. But I think I'll keep that as well. Zora, thank you, man. The reason that's funny is something I want to stumble across. Ninja Yashiki. Zora, thank you again, man. Very, very kind of you. Not necessary, guys, but obviously very much appreciated. So, let's see, we'll keep that. Battle Hunter. I believe that's actually, yeah, it's an RPG. I just want to keep it because I'd like to, as a collecting thing, I quit collecting for, at one point I was going for a complete PS1 set, right? And I have a bunch, but I sold most of it that I had. I think I do want to keep all the RPGs for the PlayStation 1. Naruto and Sakura. Sasuke, oh, okay. Battle Hunter, Blood Omen, I gotta keep that. So there's a few games that I'm still like. Blasto, I just like what's his name so much. Who was the actor that did that? I can't remember his name. Troy McClure. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. But he does the voice of Blasto, so hard to get rid of that one as well. Blazing Dragons, Beyond the Beyond, Brave Fencer Musashi. If there's any PlayStation game you want to see, let me know. I'll see if I got it. Because if it's an RPG, I probably have it. Let's see. Beyond the Beyond, Brave Fencer Musashi, Breath of Fire 3, Breath of Fire 4. Broken Sword is a point and click. I like point and clicks. I'll probably keep it. Broken Sword 2, The Smoky Mirror, point and click. Bubsy 3D. That's a lot of good memories, actually. It's a terrible game, but I enjoyed it when I played it back in the day, and I have good memories with it. So this is stuff I'm like, I'll probably not toss it on eBay. I'll probably take it over to the gaming company, to my friend Nathan. Nathan runs the gaming company here in Pikeville. It's a huge game store, right? So I'll probably get him to look through it and see what he wants out of it. He probably will take everything I offer him. Phil Hartman, thank you, DeCrank. Is it DeCrank or DeCrank? What's up, Kajiro? Happy to have you here, man. Yeah, I was like, I'll be honest, I've been playing, I played a lot of games today. So I played Roland's Curse, and I beat it. I played Great Greed, and I love what I've played of it so far. I played King's Knight, or Knights. I think it's King's Knight for the Game Boy, and I've really enjoyed it. I still need to play Roland's Curse 2, and Sword of Hope Part 1. I think I did a video on Sword of Hope Part 2 already, but I was going to do those 5 for an upcoming video. And so I've been playing a lot of games, and I was like, I just need a break. So I was going to play some Heroes of the Storm, my buddy Brad, but he went to bed, so. Mr. Santa, thank you so much, man, for resubscribing on your Prime. I know, like, there is a lot of people out there who use that Prime on and you chose to use it with me, and you've been with me for 62 months, man. Thank you so much. Deck rank. Let's see. Total random question. Where did you get that coffee cup? Dude, that is a good question. It's ARH, Appalachian Regional Healthcare. Nope. Yeah, Appalachian Regional Healthcare. It's like a local, obviously local hospital. But dude, it friggin' rocks. I love this thing. I have like a lot of like pretty ones. I've made coffee cups, you know, at the pottery place and painted them or whatever. But this one just keeps everything so friggin' warm. Dude, I love it. It's legitimately my favorite coffee cup. And I drink a lot of coffee, so. Yeah, dude, it's so nice. It's just like, it's one of those that they give away, like, as promotion stuff, and I grabbed it. Bushido Blade we're keeping. Here's a banger. That's a very expensive banger, right? Which, I mean, right next to another expensive banger. But can't get rid of my Castlevania games. Chocobo Racing, I actually liked enough, I'll probably keep. Chronicles of the Sword. Dude, this game friggin' sucks. But I think I'm gonna keep it. I think I'm gonna keep it anyway. Here's one of the rarest games that I could find on the PlayStation 1. It's not the most expensive on the PlayStation 1. I do think there's a difference between being expensive and being rare. But that one is not one you see very often at all. I think I've seen 3 copies now, maybe 4. And I've owned 2 of them. So, but back on the shelf it goes. I don't really, I'm I'm keeping my Crash Bandicoot because it's signed by my buddy Johnny, right? Nintendo games such as any console. Oh, absolutely, Draco. I might actually have some consoles I can get rid of. Oh, this is set to top chat. It needs to be on live chat. So if I missed a message, folks, it is not my intention to miss it. How do you like your DJI mic? I was looking at purchase a pair for school videos we kind of do next year. Does it sound okay? I mean, I use it for videos, but typically what I'll do is I'll do the audio, right? Let me back that up a little bit. You watch me back it up. But what I'll do is, that's so dumb, sorry. It's the Tourette's and the popping out. But what I'll do is I'll record with this, obviously, my videos, right? Because you might see this if you watch the videos. But then I'll clean up the audio a bit. And I'll actually turn up the treble a little bit as well, because my voice is kind of like naturally trebly. So, back that camera up. Not readily available, undesired, rare, not readily. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Alrighty, so let's see what else I got. I do like this mic though. It's handy. The charge, it keeps a good charge for a long time. Like these have almost full battery, and I used it for like an hour and something the other day during a video, and it's just been sitting off. And I just plugged them straight up and they started working. So, Chrono Cross, can't get rid of that, obviously. That's too good. So, You've Lost Children, I think we'll keep that one because it's enjoyable. Crash Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot Warp, Crash Bandicoot 2. Here's one I think I can get rid of. Or not. I had trouble, dude. Critical Depth is actually like, I really like Twisted Metal as well. And it's kind of like a Twisted Metal sort of clone, like a vehicular combat game. So, Dexter's Lab, Mandark's Lab. Dexter's Laboratory, Mandark's Lab. Look at it. I don't know if has anybody played this? Because it looks like a bunch of mini games, and I don't really care about that sort of setup. If it was like a platformer, I might be interested, but not as just embark on a thrilling quest of mini games to regain control of his laboratory. No spank you, but it's a cartoon game. I love cartoons. I have to hold on to it. I love Dexter's Lab. I'm with you. Die Hard and Die Hard Trilogy is such a great friggin' game. If you haven't played this, highly recommend it. I had a blast with it back in the day. I have part 2 as well. I haven't played it though. Dino Crisis 1 and 2 is horror I can't get rid of. I'm keeping a lot of stuff that's like Disney related because I like cartoons in particular. But Dexter's Lab is an awesome show, dude. Awesome. Johnny Mnemonic, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Happy to have you here. I saw Die Hard on every PlayStation 1 game shelf for like 3 years and never once played it. Dude, yeah. I really do think it's a good game. It's like, I think there's 3 different games in it. There's a first-person shooter. There's one where you drive a taxi, and then there's like another adventure one. I really like the adventure one in particular, but they're all good. So, Lilo and Stitch, Disney. Dude, what the flip happened to this game? So, I guess it may be hard to... Let me grab my phone. If you haven't seen, because I don't want to like switch between scenes, but this game apparently went friggin' bonkers. This game was like 15 to 20 bucks for years, like crazy. And then it went, I think it's like 50 bucks or something crazy now. But wild to think about. Let's see, Hercules. Dude, what the? Look at that. Well, if you can get $85, $80. Decent. Hercules, you mean Jercules. Die Hard on this is expensive. Yeah, I've actually never seen, well, yeah, I have seen that one, but I've never seen it in the wild. I think I saw it at Nathan's house. He's got reasons, and this actually really is a good game. I remember playing it back in the day, and that's why I bought it. Like, I bought it when it was like super cheap because I enjoyed it that much. Because it looks like the cartoon, right? So, thank you, Draco, for taking care of that. So, Disney's Hercules. I got this Aladdin game, Lion King, Dracula: The Lost Sanctuary. Well, it's a. Okay, so maybe there's not so much on here. There's one. Fade to Black. What is this? The sequel. Okay, I've not played that one. Anybody played this? Hercules has reasons. Hercules is just a jerk. That's funny. If my name is Hercules, all my friends could call me Herc. I've not played this, but it says, again, that it's the sequel to Flashback, The Quest for Identity. Maybe I should actually try that out at some point. 3D Flashback sequel? Yeah, Andrew. I was 13 huge levels with sub-levels, challenging puzzles. See, it looks, when you look at the back of it, it's, if I can get it to focus, it looks kind of like Resident Evil-esque. That's probably why I kept it. But I thought that was one I might say yeah and get rid of, but most of my PlayStation 1 stuff's been cold already. But Fear Effect, Fighting Force, which is great. Love that game. Final Fantasy Anthology, Final Fantasy Chronicles, Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy Origins. Frontmission 3 will keep. Gex, I like Gex games, so Grand Stream Saga, Grandia, Gunfighter, that's a shooter game. Hexen. I could probably get rid of Hexen. I'm really just not crazy about that game. I think we're getting rid of Hexen now. That one's going to the pile. So if at any point you want to see anything in the pile, I can show you. There's a huge pile over here. But Hexen on the PlayStation 1 goes to the pile. That your Final Fantasy games are out of order. Oh yeah, dude, I'm sorry. Like, they're probably in the order they are because of, like, the Game app is actually kind of weird on order, but it could be that I've just screwed them up over time too. So, I'm sorry, McQuack. Let's see. Hoshigami, Herc's Adventure. That's a great game if you've not played it. It's a wild one. You don't see that one very often either. Very enjoyable, very cartoony. I like cartoons. So, what's going on, Ryan? How you doing, man? Welcome. Heart of Darkness, which I'm keeping. In Cold Blood. What is... There's a reason I was keeping this. Maybe it was like horror or something. You play that one on a rental? Really? That's cool. Oh, In Cold Blood has 2 discs. Is that a sports ball team? Which one? Heart of Darkness? I think I can get rid of... Maybe. No, that's too weird to get rid of. I thought about getting rid of Incredible Crisis. Intelligence Cube is wonderful. Jade Cocoon, of course, I gotta keep that. Jet Moto, I love. Jumping Flash 2 is great. Parasite Eve 2 is great. Cardia, Kingsfield 1, Kingsfield 1, Kingsfield 2. Here's one I could probably get rid of. It's kind of expensive now, but it's actually one of those that's so expensive, I might hold on to it. I think people started discovering that this is kind of like Zelda for the PlayStation 1. So, like a 3D Zelda game. You haven't played Fade to Black. It came out during a time I trusted. Game reviews, supposedly back controls. Oh, good to know. Good to know. You had this game? Dude, apparently this one's kind of expensive. It's not sealed. It's just in a plastic wrapper. Like, I bought it for 20 bucks off somebody years ago. And I ended up emulating it. So, I guess I bought it off these guys. Intelligent Cube is awesome. I really, really liked it. Yep. So I played on the demo. Dude, it was one of those that was actually kind of expensive, like kind of early on too. I might keep Kingsley's. Kildelka is crazy expensive. I don't want to keep it. Soul Reaver, Legend of Dragoon, Lethal Enforcers I want to keep. Legend of Mana I want to keep. Master of Monsters. Martian Gothic's a horror game. I keep my Mega Man games. Mission Impossible. I kind of had trouble getting rid of movie-based games too. Maybe I shouldn't start with my PlayStation 1 stuff. There's a lot I don't want to get rid of. Mr. Driller. Mr. Driller does not look good enough to me. It's a cool looking cover, but I'm not interested, so that's going to the pile. It's a puzzle game that I don't want to do it. Got Beyond the Beyond? Absolutely, man. Right here. Love it. But I would highly recommend, if you haven't seen the video, I'd recommend playing the modded version of this, right? Which, I mean, I guess you probably played it. That's why I mentioned it. that's from the, I made the video. And in the video, I stuck a note on it that said, "Less battles, please." And I forgot to take it off there, so I just left the sticky on the disc. I think I'll just leave it like that. That should be a good memory. Another you played on rental? Good. Late patch makes the game playable? Exactly, dude. Kingsley, you actually play the controls are pretty weird. The main character can turn his head almost all the way backwards. Yeah, like it's like when you turn, his head's like slowly like. Remember that part. Post the pile to Discord when you're done. Oh, absolutely, I'll do that. I don't mind a bit. So I'll show you the pile real quick, because I can shift around. Have you beat it? Last time I saw someone stream, they rage quit 1 hour in. You're talking about, which game are we talking about here? If it was Beyond the Beyond, I have not beaten that game. No. But I made it definitely more than an hour. I made it many hours in. So there's the, hopefully the camera doesn't jack up, but there's the pile so far. I can always pick it up and like show it around, but the floor's probably dirty. I apologize. Oh. But I picked up something there. Yeah, I pulled something off the shelf. That's progress. All right. It's gotta count for something. Let's see. I think I just saw another one I'm gonna get rid of. Dude, Motor Tune Grand Prix, cannot get rid of that. I don't like most racing games. I enjoy that one. Beyond the Beyond, yeah. Really, Eric Landon? I feel like he'd have a better tolerance for like bad games, you know? Bad RPGs, because like he plays a lot. Oddworld Abe's Odyssey is the only one I actually like, I think. I haven't played a lot of the other ones, but Abe's Exodus, which is, you know, whatever. Ogre Battle, Overblood, those are great. Oh, there's my, I was wondering where that went. There's my Terra Onion. I think it's what it is. Yeah, the Terra Onion. But it's like it's kind of like an EverDrive for the Genesis, right? But it also, if you have this plugged into your system, it can play Sega CD games through the cart. Like this is a cart and a Sega CD all in one, just straight up from Sega. It's pretty cool. Do I have Valkyrie profile? I do. Let's see here. Let me find it. It's somewhere in the stack. There it is. Yep. There's very few RPGs for the PlayStation 1 that I don't have. Your Mega SD is always in your Genesis. It's dandy, Andrew. Let's see. I never played Oddworld on PS1. I got it on Steam. It says McQuack. Turns out it doesn't work with the controller. Huh, weird. Glitches out a lot. Dude, I actually didn't have any problems out of mine. Kitty. But, I mean, like, maybe I didn't play it enough, you know? Yeah, that's definitely a keeper, dude. Gotta keep. I'm keeping, like, my RPGs, you know, I'm kind of, like, shifting stuff from junk I don't want to RPGs. Here's one I'm going to get rid of, I think. It's a really weird-looking game. I think it's more of a puzzle than anything else. But I kept it for so long because it's one you never see, dude. Like, if anyone has seen this in the wild, color me impressed, because in collecting PlayStation games, I just never friggin' saw it. Keep One Piece? I do not have Stretch Panic, actually. I have owned that game before for the PlayStation 2, but I don't have it. I did find the One Piece Mansion. That's funny, McQuack. Never even heard of that, dude. I'm telling you, Eric. It looks like a puzzle game. Looks like I got it for 15 bucks. I'd almost guarantee it's worth more than 15 bucks now, just because people started collecting more. You know, collecting PlayStation more, and people started caring about PlayStation finally. Parasite Eve we can't get rid of course. Disney's Peter Pan. I'm not going to get rid of Disney stuff right now. Fix the adventure. That is right up my alley, dude. But that is actually like a platformer. As far as I can tell, I've never played it, but it's the kind of game I would like. There is some strange stuff out there, dude, and I like the strange stuff. Like Fix. Pocket Fighter is friggin' dandy. My daughters love Pocket Fighter, dude. Such a good game. That actually came from my friend Shane. Looks like hell, like an ironic game to keep. Yeah. You have Inspector Gadget? I actually don't have that one. And that's one I would be interested in getting. Let's see. Powerpuff Girls, Chemical Extraction. I keep stuff that's related to like cartoons for the most part. So I love cartoons. Power Slave is... I'm not crazy about it, but I'm nostalgic for it. So it's hard to part with that. I'm assuming it's a Kentucky thing. Oh, yeah. What's your ordering strategy? Alphabetical? Yeah, for the most part, it was all alphabetical. Like, all this stuff was in alphabetical order. And then over time, I've been like, I pull stuff out and then like, screw it and just stick it back on the shelf. So I need to refix it. Now, not everything in this room is alphabetical. It should be. I have like over here, funny enough, this, this is so dumb. Let's see, I can probably get to zoom in a little bit. Oh yeah. So here's a dumb ordering. This is not alphabetical at all. This is actually, I have played this shelf, right? And this shelf is stuff I have not played on PlayStation 5. So they're in that order right now. And I've got the PlayStation 4 game set up the same way. So it's like, if I've played it, it's on that shelf. If I haven't played it, it's on the other. Which is really dumb, but it's just, I don't know, my way of ordering stuff right now to kind of think about what I want to play, you know? PS1 is the last game with the shovelware worth keeping. Yeah, that's fair. Because it has just different stuff, right? Your collection is small and tucked away or spread across my parents' brothers' homes. Oh, I understand, dude. Crusaders of Might and Magic. I think I do, McQuack, but I think it's down here. So, nope. Wait. It's here somewhere, but I think it's out of place because I played it on a video, right? I think it's down here on this shelf, which we'll get to, because this is all out of order, and this is mostly stuff I want to pull anyway. So let's see here. Do I look like friggin' Trump? I'm orange. I swear I don't have a tan. It's just this coloring's weird in here. Let's see. Reloaded. Want to keep that, of course. Resident Evil. Got to keep that. Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil Director's Cut. Rhapsody. Going to keep that one because it's an RPG. Road Rage. I'll keep because it's awesome. Oh. Apparently, I had some limited run cards stuck in the shelf for some reason. We'll shove those right back in there. We'll stick them up here next to Chronicles of the Sword and Chrono Cross. Rayman, I don't really need to keep Rayman. I'd rather have a long box copy of that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it for right now though. Sayuki Journey West, dude, that was that game that surprised me so much on the PlayStation 1 video from last summer. What a dandy. Another fun game I remember was either Armageddon or Apocalypse. Apocalypse with Bruce Willis is a top-down shooter. Yep. Are we getting rid of games? I'm actually finding stuff to sell to pay back the price of a few games I just bought, right? Including this dandy. So I bought Albert Odyssey, complete in box for the Sega Saturn. It was pretty expensive. So I'm looking to sell stuff out of my collection to make the price back for that one. Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase. I don't know why I still have that. Because it's a cartoon. I'm keeping it. Shadow Madness is garbage, but I'm keeping it. Shadow Man. That's one I had looked at a couple times. It's kind of horror-esque. We'll leave that one. Silent Hill. That's an expensive one I should probably get rid of. Just because it's so expensive, but we're keeping it. Shadow Madness is trash. It is trash. Orange Pixely. No doubt, dude. I am. Like, what if I turn this off? Oh. No, come on now. What? Maybe that helps. Nope, it didn't help. I'm still orange. Whatever. I'll never see magazine articles of Albert Odyssey. Yeah, dude, absolutely. That's what had me interested. It was like, man, I played it since I got a Saturn or whatever. Then I've emulated it, of course. But the magazine articles back in the day is what made me want to play it. You bartered your games and consoles? Yep, absolutely, dude. That's how me and my buddies do too. Your friends and I were obsessed with that game. It was traded around our group for years, and each trade will make it worth more and more valuable to us. Well, we did the same thing, dude. So a lot of the ones we traded to each other and my friend group are actually up here on the shelf. Because like I ended up getting several games from my buddies for my collection. Let's see here. See if I can get this to There is Illusion of Gaia, which was actually not my buddy's. Let's see if I can do this. There's Final Fantasy 3, which came from a buddy. Chrono Trigger came from a buddy. Let's see what else is up there. Secret of Evermore was from my friend that we traded around. Secret of Mana is one we traded around. Super Mario RPG. Now that we rented that one. What else? Yeah, well, some are clamshells and some are complete in box. Like Final Fantasy is complete in box. Chrono Trigger is complete in box. Castlevania is complete in box. ActRaiser is complete in box. You can tell kind of which ones are. Illusion of Gaia is complete in box. Zelda is complete in box. All Stars is clamshell, but Dragon Warrior we traded around like crazy. There's Dragon Warrior 2, Dragon Warrior 3, Dragon Warrior 4. But orange pixel hair, don't care. Yeah, there you go. All right, where are we? Where were we? Let's see. Yeah, again, like I didn't pay crazy money for any of this. This is just stuff that I've had for so long, you know? Have you beaten the 4 NES Dragon Warrior games, Lee? I have not. I've beaten 1, I've beaten 2 on the NES. I've beaten 3 with the HD remake, and I've not even played 4 outside maybe a couple hours on the DS. So what I'm kind of waiting for on 4 is I think we'll get an HD remake of that as well, and I'm really excited about it. Those HD remakes have been awesome. Hi from the little lurking Twitch one. What's going on, Draco? 4 is very long. Yeah. Well, I thought 3 was pretty long too, yeah. But I definitely want to eventually. Let's see, where were we? What's we got? I just found out Crusaders of Might and Magic is on $7 complete in box. Yeah, absolutely, dude. It's not expensive at all. I think it's one I had put up for sale. Oh, wow. I didn't know I had the Simpsons wrestling. That's funny. I actually saw the arcade machine of that just recently. 1063, I'm excited to see it. I'm gonna keep the Simpsons. You know, I tend to, ooh, see, there's some stuff that's not RPGs that I like to keep. So it's like, I will play that one day. Skeleton Warriors is another one that I've not played at all. I know it was on the Saturn as well. It's a terrible looking case. But it's one that I want to keep, I think, just to try it out. Maybe once I try it, I'll care. Yeah, Chapters of the Chosen, right? For Dragon Quest IV. I actually have Dragon Quest IV on the DS. I had 5 and 6, but somebody borrowed it, and I have no idea who got it. Forza Origin of Tulum, yeah. Yeah, Tornico, the merchant, right? I've heard 5 is also amazing, and I've played maybe 2 or 3 hours of it, but not enough to really know anything. Small Soldiers, I kept that one because, again, it's based on a movie, and I like that stuff, man. I'm the one guy that likes movie-based games or something. Yeah, DQ5, yeah. Soul Divide is a cool looking game, but it's like a flying shooter game. If it's worth anything, I'll probably sell it. Let's look. But yeah. Yep, I have Tornico for, I think I have it for the PlayStation. Maybe not. What am I looking for? Soul Divide. Put it under my double chin, tuck it real quick. Well, I'll put it down here. What is this? Soul Divide. PS1. 20 bucks. Must not be great. Oh, this is going for 14 bucks on DK Oldies. Oof. Sounds like it's got to go. It looks cool. It's got some fantasy stuff going on, but probably not enough to justify keeping it. So that'll go. Sorcerer's Maze. Looks like a shooter. Cool art on the front, but no thanks. Going to sell it.
Rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
Stevie, thank you so much, man. How you doing, Dave? How's everything going across the pond? Happy to have you here, dude. Space Jam. Got to keep it because it's based on a cartoon, man. I like cartoons. So something I would like to do eventually, which is kind of won't be happening anytime soon because of, you know, cost. I'm trying to make up for money I spent, but and by selling some junk. But what I'd like to do is go through and buy new cases, because you can buy cases kind of cheap if you buy them in bulk for PlayStation 1, and replace every PlayStation 1 case I have for all my games, which would take forever, but I mean, that would be great. They look so nice in new cases. So, and Nathan can order them. So, Space Jam game, it's NBA Jam with Looney Tunes. That's awesome. Actually, one of my favorite sports games, dude, is right here. I actually like cartoon-based sports games, which is weird. This one's disgusting looking, but Looney Tunes B-Ball is a banger for the Super Nintendo, dude. Specky Germ, it's based on a cartoon. Now with a real human in it. $10 on eBay, sold. I'll sell it to Nathan. Sorry not been around, falling asleep. Dude, no, not a problem at all. Congratulations on getting some sleep. That's wonderful. World Cup keeping me awake? No, I understand, dude. I understand completely. But I'm happy to have you here, Stevie. Welcome, man. Thank you so much for resubscribing, dude. Victor, thank you so much for subscribing, dude. How are you? Like, Victor is my nephew, and my children are going to go camp with his children tomorrow night, actually. Looney Tunes B-Ball is better than Space Jam. I would agree, Andrew. 100% agree. Spawn the Eternal. That is just such a pretty cover, dude. Look at that. It's got all that, like, pretty metal thing going on. But yeah, Victor, thank you so much for subscribing, dude. Not necessary. You know, I appreciate it, though. But I think I'm going to have to keep that for right now. That's probably worth something. I wouldn't bet on it because I had no idea. I never played it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the full cover, dude. That looks like some working design stuff, doesn't it? Yeah, typically anything. You love camping, I have a roof tent in my car. Oh, that's awesome. On your car, that's really cool, dude. You see the camping lasting about 2 hours? Yeah, hopefully they have a good 2 hours, though, you know? Speed Racer, gotta keep that, because look at that, just the cover, dude. That cover's awesome. Plus, it's based on a cartoon. Hey, Quack, thank you so much for the gift of memberships, dude. That's very kind of you. I cannot easily get over there to turn that off, so we're going to have to hear it.
Or else it gets the hose again.
Or else it gets the hose again.
It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets
Thank
the
you
hose
so much,
again.
Quack. Thank you for supporting my stream, my content, man. And congratulations to the people that just got memberships.
It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
Dude, here's a banger. I know I need to be going a little faster and looking through some stuff, but this is a gross looking game, like cover. But dude, Spider on the PlayStation 1. Have any of you guys played this game? It is awesome. It is so enjoyable. You actually play as a friggin' spider, and you like crawl around, you stick to stuff, and you're like a cybernetic spider, and you have like limbs that shoot stuff. Like you have a flamethrower on one limb, you can get upgrades and shoot guns and missiles and stuff, and fight other insects. Very, very fun game. Very unique, especially for the time. No, you can't turn it off. Makes me want to get no, McQuack. Holy crap. But I appreciate the thought, but no, don't do that. Spider, I played the demo of. Yeah, dude, such a cool game. Such a cool idea. And McQuack, again, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Do you have Lucky Luke? Victor, you know what's crazy? I don't think I have Lucky Luke anymore, which I wish I did. But here's the reason, Victor. If you're going to be here for a second, let me show you something. Victor, I don't know if you knew this. Did you know Lucky Luke is actually based on a cartoon? I bought the Blu-ray. I bought the Laserdisc just recently, like this past weekend, of Lucky Luke the cartoon. Did you know that was a thing? Because I didn't know that was a thing. But it's pretty wild. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, frig. But yeah, it's an actual cartoon. I had no idea. Spawn like $30. Ooh, that's a good one. That's not too bad. Spider's 50. Yeah, I'm keeping Spider. It's worth $50. Like that, people should buy that game. It's so good. Like I think that's a game that's totally worth like $15 on Steam, even as is. Like, I wasn't concerned about my bank. Oh, absolutely, Eric. I totally understand. Your PlayStation 1, you got my attention. What's up, T? How you doing, man? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm getting rid of. But your dad loved Lucky Luke? See, I need to watch it. That's really awesome. I didn't know that. I found follow Retro Jakes on TikTok, and he searched for it forever. I had it for sure. Victor, you probably remember. It might have been your copy, dude, that I had Lucky Luke. But let's see. I'm going to keep Spot Goes to Hollywood. There's some of these I should probably just play and get them off the shelf. But I have a soft spot for... I have a soft spot for Spot because I played this game. It was the only game I had besides the Sonic 2 game for the Game Gear. I played the crap out of it on Game Gear, so I decided to keep this one. Still a bunch of PS1 pirate CDs here from South America, and the original PlayStation 1 game was the price of the console itself. Whoa! T, that is insane, dude. That's interesting to know. I did not know that. This is a dandy. Star Gladiator. It was called something different in arcade. I don't remember what it was called in arcade, but it wasn't Star Gladiator. But it is a friggin' awesome game. Very, very enjoyable. I think Capcom tends to include it on a lot of their compilations now. It's one of the few fighting games I actually really, really enjoy. I play the piss out of it. That game and Betterina Toshin. I have the HD version of that, but I'm going to keep Star Ocean. Better than Terrace Kasai. Oh yeah, dude. That game, the Terrakazi or whatever it's called. Not a big fan. I think I ended up selling my copy. Here's something cool though. Duke Nukem, Time to Kill. It's kind of like, it plays like Tomb Raider, but Duke Nukem. It's like Duke Nukem tank controlled, like Tomb Raider setup. Einhander, I used to, and I sold Einhander, actually. I used to have it because it was like, yeah, I started to say that. There's another E game, Air Geese or whatever it is, but I don't have Einhander anymore because it was worth a lot of money, and I ended up selling it because I was like, well, I've played it, and it's good, but it's not, I'm not crazy about shooters. How could I sell it? For money. I probably sold it to buy something else. Like that's kind of what I'm doing now, is just like I'm selling some junk to buy other stuff, you know? Kagero Deception, I used to have that game and I ended up selling it. So, because I don't really like those games, unfortunately. I think I actually had a Deception 4 on PlayStation 3, but I just don't like them. So sorry, Kajiro. Plasma Sword, there you go. Thank you, Andrew. Oh, that's a sequel, okay. Pirate Market raised the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and created the... Oh, that's awesome. I'm heading to early. Hey, Quack, thank you so much for being here, man. Again, I appreciate the support, dude. Use my fall asleep to my dad playing 900. Oh, that's awesome. Midnight Owl. That's a great memory, dude. Metal Gear. You know, I actually don't have Metal Gear on PlayStation 1, and I want it. It's not crazy expensive or anything, but it's one I would like to have because I'm so nostalgic for the cover. And it's a friggin' amazing game. It's so good. Played it just a couple years ago. There's another one that's a dandy. Star Wars Rebel Assault 2. I gotta keep that one, dude. A lot of good memories. Striker 1945. I probably just need to play this. I got a feeling that's worth more than $1. But again, I've had some of these for a very long time. It's a PlayStation 1 shooter. Surely it's worth more than $1. You know what I mean? You don't have like Game Boy games, do you? I do. Victor, which one are you looking for? Ooh, that's exciting, Kajiro. Striker. Definitely just need to play that one and probably sell it. Suikoden 2. Oh, banger. I think it actually went down in price a little bit. Next to that game is another one that's an absolute banger. That game is great. It's Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo.
Welcome to my underground lair.
Truth Speaks 01. Thank you for the subscription. I do not have Pocahontas. Thank you for the subscription on YouTube. Pocahontas, dude. Good song though, or a good movie. I look once more. Taifu. Wraith. Oh no, is it Wrath? It's Wrath. Taifu, Wrath of the Tiger. Look at all those daggone stickers, dude. Dude, Puzzle Fighter and Puzzle Pocket, or Pocket Fighter, sorry, Puzzle and Pocket Fighter are both awesome. I love both of them, dude. I play Puzzle Fighter a lot on this. If you watch the arcade video, this arcade machine here, well, that's a big lot there. But that arcade machine is modded, and it has Puzzle Fighter on it. And it's great. I like the challenges, though. Like, there's like a challenge set up for the PlayStation 1 game. So, that's pretty enjoyable. I need to play this and just see if I like it or hate it and sell it. Maybe I should start that stack, too. I want to put Strikers in there and Taifu. I'll play those games to see if I want to keep them. Well, there seems like there was another one just recently that I said, maybe I need to try it and see if I like it. Shadow Man. No, that's kind of horror looking. I better keep that one. I'll put those on the stack. I have ones to get rid of. Let me grab me a drink real quick. Oh, wait. Better than a Coke. I better drink me water. Appreciate y'all hanging out while I fart around on here. Try to get through my junk. Let's see. I gotta scratch my back. Oh, not a striptease. Oh gosh. I'm just fat and can't reach my back. Oh, let's see. Oh, here we are. Tactics Ogre we're keeping. If I need to make money quick, that's a pricey one. Tail Concerto. Crazy expensive, dude. Crazy expensive game. But what an amazing game. So good. Tale of the Sun is one of those that's like, I think I've seen 2 copies of this in the wild, or 2 copies in person, and I've owned, no wait, 3 now. But you just never friggin' see it, dude. It's legit a rare game, I would argue. Not expensive, really, but just rare and weird. God, so weird. I saw somebody recently did a video about this game, and they made more sense of it finally for me, because I had no idea what it was about, really. I just remember renting it and being like, that's weird. But, you know, enjoyable just because it is weird. Tales of Destiny 1 and 2. Thousand Arms. If I say something you want to see, let me know and I'll show you. Tenchi Stealth. I think it's Tenchu, I would think, but I've heard it pronounced Tenchi. Stealth Assassins. But that's a dandy game, dude, so I'll be keeping that one. Theme Park, I love. Threads of Fate. Not played it, actually. I don't think I've ever played that game. It's an action RPG. Time Commando. That's one that looks weird, and that's one on the stack to be like, I will sell this game if I don't enjoy it. So. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Tiny Toon Adventures. Plucky's Big Adventure is an adventure game, so I'll probably keep that one. And it's based on a cartoon. Tom and Jerry. It's a cartoon. I'm gonna keep that one. Toomba. I wish I hadn't sold Toomba 2, but I'm still glad I have Toomba 1. Same for Taifu. 25 on eBay. Nice, not bad. Let's see. Do you have Vandal Hearts? Oh, absolutely, dude. So I have Vandal Hearts 1 and 2, actually. And I've actually not played 2, I don't think. No, I haven't. I played 1. I haven't played 2 yet. Let's see. Finish Tail Concerto. Yeah, dude, I beat that one. So good. So some charity out that deficit, right? Bears aren't fat. They also, yeah, they are. Or they do the back scratch thing, right? Darkstone? I have Darkstone. Or do I? Huh. I thought I had Darkstone. Must have got rid of it. Where does this go? Vandal Hearts goes here. Vagrant Story? Absolutely. Almost every RPG, dude, on the PlayStation 1. And it's probably worth more than 25 bucks now, right? I haven't looked at the prices of these in a long time because I haven't needed to, because I own it now, and now, like, I don't sweat it. But, let's see, what was that? Oh, that was in 2010. So yeah, that was 25 bucks in 2010. They actually just showed off that Valkyrie profile. There's that one. Also a dandy game. Well, let's see. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. I kept both of those because I think they're awesome. Twisted Metal 1, 2, 3, 4. Twisted Metal Small Brawl. Twisted Metal 1 is up here. It's a long box game, but my other Twisted Metals probably need to get a not green copy of Twisted Metal 4. Well, that's not bad, Eric. That is a great game too. Like, I would argue it's worth 60. Like, I think it's worth like the cost of a brand new game, or 70. Yeah. Lunar 2 Internal Blue, you know it, buddy. That's right here. The big complete box, got the crystals, got the standees, or the necklace, I should say. I was at the RetroCon, and so you hear people say stuff, and I know I've said screwed up, like stuff that's incorrect, but I heard some guy talking about Lunar. Somebody was like, they're talking about Lunar 1. They were like, he was trying to sell it, and he was like, this guy was like, yeah, it's complete, it's got the necklace in there, and I was like, I just kept my mouth shut because I was like, there was no necklace. There's no necklace in part 1. It's only a necklace. It's only in part 2. That force was random generated. Yeah. Silent Bomber. I used to have that one. It is very, very enjoyable. I actually played that one. Andrew enjoyed it. Oh, I agree. Same thing, Renzo. I like the PlayStation 1 version much more than I like the remake. Really? Dino Crisis Greatest Hits? That's interesting. I actually hate having the green ones in my collection because they just look like blemishes to me. Ugh, I don't like it. I like the uniform black. Tenchu means divine punishment. Tenchu will be having... Oh, nice. Xenogears? It's here. I just gotta find it. Oh, there it is. So Xenogears is at the end and it's out of order. So, but there's Xenogears. Looking at, oh, absolutely. Eric, I appreciate you lurking, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Dude, I really do have almost every RPG for PlayStation 1. I don't have them all. I know for a fact I don't have Persona 1 and I don't have Persona 2. I don't have Saga Frontier Part 1. I don't have Darkstone, I guess. I thought I did, but it seems like that's an action RPG, right? Project Horned Owl I've already sold. I used to have that one. Tapa Ninja Yoshiki sucks. Well, that's cool. I have Xenosaga. I have a lot of RPGs. So, let's see here. What is this? There's one. I don't think I have... What's this? Oh, Suikoden 4. I have that. It's just not complete. So I have Xenosaga 1, which is disc only, and that sucks. That's one I'll be picking up. So, and then I have, unless we get a nice collection, I have Xenosaga 2 complete. What is that? Is it 2 disc? It is 2 disc. So I have Xenosaga 1 and 2. I don't have 3, and 3 is the more expensive one. Why am I purging Albert Odyssey? I'm not purging that one. Actually, I'm purging stuff because I bought Albert Odyssey. So I'm trying to pay back. I paid $320 for this just recently. That's a lot of friggin' money to me. So I'm trying to sell stuff to make up for the cost of this. Plus I bought a couple of other things like Grandia 2 and a few other games. And so I'm trying to sell stuff to make back the money out of my collection to pay for this. Kind of like shifting things. Getting rid of my junk, the trash, and putting it into something that I do like Albert Odyssey. Grandia 2 is awesome, dude. Dude, Thousand Arms is a weird one, yeah. Dating sim RPG. The graphics are weird. Like, it's a very cool game, but it's weird. I've got it here somewhere. There it is. Yep. I imagine that's probably worth more than $60 at this point. That was 10 years ago I bought that one. Almost exactly 10 years ago. God, $250? What the flip for Xenosaga 3? That's not happening anytime soon. What's going on, Dats Dunley? How you doing, man? Have a copy of Panzer Dragoon Saga. Dude. God, that's awesome, dude. That's a great game. Like, that was one, like, I you know, obviously, for years, it was like, that was the game. People were like, that's expensive. A lot of people, like, more commonly know that Earthbound's expensive. Like, that was, when I worked at the video game store, it was like, you got Earthbound, you got Earthbound, you got Earthbound, you got Earthbound. That was like the Super Nintendo game everybody talked about being so expensive. Before, I guess, more common knowledge sort of stuff. But Panzer Dragoon Saga was pretty close to that, and it's one that, like, is just famous for being so expensive. When I played the game, I was like, holy crap, this is actually like a solid game, such an enjoyable game, on top of being just so incredibly expensive. Legend of Gaia. I think I have 1 and 2. 1's on the PlayStation 1. Where are you at? There it is. Yep. That was, I bought that one in 2011 for $20. See, I don't have Saga Frontier. I have Saga Frontier 2. For years, I thought I had Saga Frontier, so I didn't bother picking it up when I saw it because I was like, I got that game. I was wrong. Yeah, like, I guess because it was, people were looking for it. People were highly looking for Xenosaga 3 if you were a fan or whatever. And they didn't make too many, I'd imagine, so. Yeah, dude, you used to play the crap out of some games. Suikoden, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have 5. I actually was looking for 5. Oh, I have Tactics for the PlayStation 2. But I was looking for 5 at that RetroCon and could not find one. So, which is kind of weird. That's like not a crazy rare one by any means. It's expensive, but it's not really rare, I would argue. I can't get rid of Jamer Lamey. I really, really love Paul Rappa the Rapper. Where is that? Where's my copy of Paul Rappa the Rapper? Am I gonna have to fist fight somebody? I'm gonna wake up the children. Look, where's my copy of Paul Rappa the Rapper? It's here. It's here somewhere. I love that game. Expensive Sonic game on PlayStation 2 is worth. Whoa, really? Disc rot. That sucks. Pepsi Man was not released in the US for PlayStation 1. Intelligent Cube I do have. Yeah. Great game. That's actually one you don't see very often either. Close to playing 5? Nice, dude. I actually hear 5 is also great. All my old PlayStation games ended up on one of those things in like 50 stack CDs. Oh, yeah. Yep, dude, yeah, that's, I have one of those, oh, like right here. This is what you're talking about. You mean one of these? Still got mine, dude. It has a bunch of CDRs on it. So, Neo Geo games? No, dude, I can't afford Neo Geo. What do I look like, a millionaire? Neo Geo is so expensive. I've never owned a single Neo Geo game, and I've never owned a Neo Geo. I don't really have a lot of desire for one. I don't play a lot of fighting games, but Magician Sword? Question mark? Magician Lord. That's all it was. Magician Lord. The one where you're the soldiers and you're running. There's a bunch of them. I like that one. It's a shooter. There's a few Neo Geo games I'd like to have, but it's that kind of stuff. The one with the yo-yos. Yeah, Magician Lord's fun, dude. Metal Slug, there you go. Tactics. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, Ryan. It's so fun to come back and destroying people in Tactics, though, isn't it? Let's see. Game Emporium. Dude. Gamer Emporium. Welcome. Good question. So, actually, I'm a high school teacher. This stuff is all, well, for the most part, I got all this junk before it got expensive. And like when it started, people started really getting into retro collecting. I would do a lot of yard sales. Well, before that too, I would do a lot of yard sales, and I did a lot of like buying and selling. So I'd buy a bunch of junk, and then sell duplicates. So, but a lot of yard selling, And then I worked at a couple of video game stores, 3 maybe, no 2 different video game stores. And I would get good deals that way too. And I'm still friends with a video game store manager. So, what's up, Cody? How you doing, man? And I do have kids. I have 2 kids actually. So what's funny is that my 2 kids play games, but they don't play a lot of this sort of stuff. They don't play a lot of retro at all. But they play games, just mostly not retro. They like Astrobot and Bug Snacks, stuff like that. Man alive, but I hate Kuramonto. He sucks. Oh, Neo Geo's about to cheap since they are also reprinting some of the games. Yeah, I think we might see a few of them come down in price a little bit, but happy to have you here, Cody. You have Castlevania Bloodlines on the Sega Genesis? Sure do. I love Castlevania, dude. There's actually not a whole lot of games for Castlevania that I don't have. Here it is. Another one. I didn't get it when it was cheap, but I think I got it for under $100. So, yep. It's actually a really nice copy too. Look at that. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got love in my tummy. This game is awesome. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing, gamer, is getting rid of some stuff that's not RPGs. So, there's a few I still keep, but... So my PlayStation 1 Game Shark. Oh, dude, yeah, I have my Game Shark here somewhere, too. Oh, there's a sealed one up there. Check it out. And it's not for, like, collecting purposes. I just... Well, I don't know if you can see it, actually. Let's see if I can zoom in up there. I'm trying to lean the camera back. That's my nose. I can't get it to... It's so hard to see, but that there is the edge of one. It's just too far up to really get to. Thank you, Ryan. It's not intended to be envious by any means. It's just like this. I've sold half of it over the years, but yep. Your wife's a first grade teacher and she hates my video games. My wife's pretty cool about it. I think at one point she's never asked me to like sell anything ever out of my collection. She's never asked me to do that sort of stuff. I think she respected the collection a lot more whenever I was able to, like when I purged half my collection and paid off our credit card debt. So we had some credit card debt at one point, and it took care of a lot of it. And then also the same sort of thing, I think, not to say she disrespected my stuff. She's an incredible woman. I love my wife so dearly. She's an incredible supporter of my stuff. But I believe she became more... She started to see it as more of a viable thing, like particularly YouTube, seeing it as more of a viable thing since the success of my channel over the past year. So, and she's like, she keeps my nose in it, dude. Like she, which sounds weird, but she keeps my nose to the grindstone. Like I'm trying to slack off sometimes, and she's like, nope. Like earlier, I was doing something. Happy to have you here, darling. By the way, maybe just. Oh, Victor, if you're still in here, I have a 1,300 and maybe 1,400, right at 1,400 physical video games. Maybe 1,350. I'd have to look. But anyways, I was doing something. My wife was like, you need to be working because we don't have, like, it wasn't like that sort of meanness, but she was like, you don't have time in the next couple weeks to work on a video, and I don't want to see you miserable, so you need to get to work on what you're doing. So it's like, oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, the Genesis cases are gorgeous. I like big cases. Like I like Laserdisc. I like the NES cases. I actually prefer NES boxes over Super Nintendo boxes. Same for more than N64 boxes too. I know they're kind of like different, but I like all the real estate you get on an NES box. Dude, yeah, Gamer Emporium, absolutely. What's this game? Yoder. It's Eli Yoder, right? It's wild. Do you keep CRTs around or use RetroLink? I don't have a RetroTink, I have an OSSC. It's over in the corner over here, which is kind of hard to get to. I'm using a particular stand. There is my only CRT at the moment. That's my, which I guess it's a CRT. It's a Commodore 60, or sorry, I think it's a Commodore 64, yeah. Commodore monitor. Can't remember what it's called. It's the 1702 video monitor for Commodore. It's one that a friend gave to me, actually. He was like, just don't sell it. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. But he had one in his barn and gave it to me, and I use that and I play like games on it. I was playing DuckTales, actually. That's actually a repro of DuckTales 2, but I have a real, well, there you go. That's a repro of DuckTales 2, but I have a real copy of DuckTales 2 on the shelf over there. I just had that turned on and was listening to the Scottish music. Dum, dum, dum. Dude, yeah, I look just like Eli Yoder. It's crazy. But when I first started getting a little more traction on YouTube, people were constantly commenting. They're like, are you Eli Yoder? Did you used to be Amish? I was like, I'm not that guy. But I totally understand. Super Nintendo boxes seem more fragile. I can see that, yeah. I guess the bigger, too, it happens. But I like to have a nice CRT. That was Eli Yoder. That's funny. I used to have, like, I've had a Trinitron. I've had 2 Trinitrons at one point. I ended up getting rid of those. I gave them away because they're huge. They were like 32-inch Trinitrons, so I got rid of those. I looked at one the other day, not a Trinitron, but another big TV. I was looking for a local TV, and there's one a couple of streets down. I went to look, and it was like some older people that had this TV, and it was just so huge, dude. It was like it had to be a 36-inch TV, and it had to weigh like at least 200 pounds, and I was like, I can't do that. They were going to sell it to me for like 20 bucks. And I was like, dude, I can't. I don't have room for it. I don't want to break something trying to put it on something. I used to have a big TV, and it came with its own cart, like to push around, but then I ended up getting rid of that too. You had a C64, never had that monitor. Oh yeah, dude. It's a cool monitor. Yep, that's exactly, Nick. Love those lunar complete working designs. Oh yeah, dude, they're awesome. So pretty. I'm trying to keep up with Chaz. I'm sorry if I missed something. Yep, that's when I was little, we used to plug up the Nintendo to one of those monitors as well at my neighbor's house. Yeah, I agree, Snow Striker. Wouldn't it be nice if you get like a cheap, small, like I really want a probably a 13-inch CRT would be great to have in here that would actually work with all the plug-ups and stuff. Dude, they're huge. Like, CRTs are ridiculous. What got me started in the video game hobby when I was little. So when I was I have videos of me when I was like 3 sitting in my underwear. My dad won a video camera. We didn't have a lot of money or anything, but my dad won a video camera at a gas station, right? So he started recording home movies, and he would like walk around the house, record everybody.
Welcome to my underground lair.
Thank you so much for following Drifting Flux. And yeah, there's a video of me sitting in my underwear, and I'm like, playing. I was like 2 or 3, maybe, probably 3. I'm playing Super Mario Brothers 3, and I was like, tongue stuck out. I kept looking at the camera, and eventually, like, I raged. I was like, I tossed the controller down. I was like, "You got me killed!" Just being a little brat. But I've been playing forever, dude. Like, I played Nintendo when I was little. I'm 40. I turned 40 in 8 days. But I played a lot of Nintendo when I was little because my brothers had a Nintendo. And then they were like, hey, you might like this. So they turned me on to the Atari. So I went back and played Atari and liked it as well. We got a Super Nintendo. I kept going back and playing Nintendo and Atari. It's like every time a new system comes out, I'd be like, cool. And I just start playing the old stuff again, you know? Yep, absolutely, dude. It was a gas station giveaway, like a sweepstakes thing. You're 1 year younger? Yep. My peoples, dude. Congrats, Eric. All right, where was I? A Vagrant Story. Hey, Mario. You staying there, bubby? Mario's mad. So I have Vampire Hunter D, and I've almost sold it multiple times, but I'm glad I didn't, because I like it. Son, you gotta stay in there. I'm sorry, Bubba. It's important that you stay in there. I'm sorry. Don't do it. Don't do it, son. You see I'm making the jump. Oh, that's awesome, T. That's awesome, very awesome. Mario, don't. It'll hurt you. Okay, so where was I? Vampire Hunter D, Vandal Hearts 2, Vandal Hearts 1, Saga Frontier 2. That's out of order. I can probably put that up here. So I'm get rid of one of those. Vanguard Bandits, Warriors of. Okay, so I thought I had Crusaders of Might and Magic. I have Warriors of Might and Magic, but I have played Crusaders. I did it for a video. I'll probably play this before I get rid of it. Wild Arms 2, Wing Commander 4, which I'll keep. Wrecking Crew. Wrecking Crew is another combat, vehicular combat game. I'll probably keep that. X-Files I'll keep because it's licensed. I've only seen like 2 copies of this game, dude. What a weird game. It's not expensive. It's just weird. Saggy front row. Yes, exactly. I want to try that before I get rid of it. Disney's Tarzan, which we'll keep. What are these? Oh, demo disc. I have a ton of demo disc. Vigilante 8, Vehicular Combat, Xenogears. Alright, now here's some stuff that... Okay, I was wrong. There is Crusaders, dude. I didn't think I had it, but I do. So Crusaders of Might and Magic, which I would consider, it's close enough to an action RPG, so we'll keep that one. Star Wars Demolition is unfortunately Vehicular Combat, so I'll keep that one. Resident Evil Survivor, I thought I got rid of that. Neat. Punky Skunk, I'll probably keep, so. I thought those would be ones I'd be getting rid of, but not those. Okay, so here's a ton of stuff that was on the list to get rid of, and we're going to put them back in there. So we're getting rid of VIP, starring Pamela Anderson. That does not look enjoyable. Punky Skunk is rad, dude. It looks rad. But so we get rid of that one. Casper Friends from Around the World. I don't give a flying fudge about that game, so it's gone. Remember that show? See, I never watched the show. 007 The World is not enough. It's apparently about a $12 game. I might keep that, actually. Let's put that back on the shelf. Wait, isn't that on the N64 as well? That one's good? Okay, well, good to know. I'll keep that one then. See, I never watched the VIP show. Soul of the Samurai, which is a more expensive game, but this copy is absolutely wrecked. R-E-K-T, dude. Look at this. It must have been like, I don't know, stuck in water or something. I mean, I didn't pay much for it. I know that much. But it's basically, at this point, it might as well be disc only. It is in miserable condition, so it's got to go. Tetris Plus, don't care. Rascal, don't care. I wish I cared more, because Psygnosis has some cool stuff, but Eric is a fixture. I like it. Which was an amazing game, T. Oh, really? Soul of the Samurai is good? Clearing space for future purposes? Yeah, paying back some, and then also clearing space, yeah. So, C12. Final Resistance, which I'm not familiar with, but we're getting rid of it. Odd game, good to know, good to know. It's in such poor condition, I figured I'd toast it. 3 Extreme, I like Extreme 1, but I'm not gonna keep 3. So we'll get rid of that. XS Junior League Dodgeball, do not care. It is weird that it's like this 3D looking, but it's actually a pixel game, pixel art game. I'll be honest, if you needed a bodyguard, I'd probably be an Extreme. Oh yeah, no doubt, dude. All versed in inflicting violence on people. Eric sent me a picture, dude. I sent Eric something in the mail. I can't remember what it was at this point, right? But I sent him one of these bracelets. And, you know, I'm a bigger dude. And that bracelet hangs like that off me, right? He sent me a picture, and this thing was like tight around his arm because his arm is so thick. And he was like, it's not going to work for me. I was like, holy crap, Eric's huge. Oh, cool, too. The Bombing Islands. It looks really cute, but I don't think I care. That one's going to go. Daredevil Derby 3D. Look kind of neat, but it's gone. Well, that's interesting, Soul the Samurai. Casper, a licensed game, but I've played it and I do not like it at all. So, it's gone. Spriggan, I've not seen Spriggan actually. Forsaken, I think I remember seeing, what's his name? Metal Jesus Rocks play this. There's a button. I don't know what this button is, but I don't know what that is. That's gonna be garbage, I guess. Okay, Eric. that picture, I was like, what the flip? Eric's huge. Do you have to have a Sega Saturn version of Castlevania? I do not. I would like to have it at some point. It didn't come out in the US though, did it? I do remember all the magazine ads for Forsaken. Oh, by the way, I don't show this off very often, this stuff, but like, let's see if I can just lower this a little bit. So there are some of my magazine collections. So that's a stack. I mean, it's messy, but there's like 3 tiers of just magazines, 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 and then 2 more shelves of magazines below those 2. It's hard to get the camera to lean that far. Dude, I love video game magazines. Big fan. Is that for the right height? Yeah. Yeah. I would like to have it just for collector's purposes of, you know, it's Castlevania, right? But I'm not tore up about it. I would rather have Dracula X. Dude, I love, like I still read these magazines. There's like a stack of 2 or 3 in the bathroom over there. Let's see. Okay, Siphon Filter. Don't care. It's got to go. Let's see.
Ladies
One
and
Extreme.
gentlemen, welcome to my underground lair.
Thank you, Daniel Blue, for subscribing on YouTube. I really like the Extreme games. I think I have it. Yes. Okay, so I have the Extreme games on long box. So this, I'm getting rid of this one. But I enjoy those as well. 2 Extreme. Get rid of that one. Spice Girls or Spice World. I actually rented this back in the day. And it is not, it's not enjoyable. It's not enjoyable. I don't know why I rented it. I'm not even a big fan of the Spice Girls. So this is what I was planning on getting rid of. It's like a story book thing. Like it's Mulan. But there's really no, like, doesn't look like much of a game. Y'all do. Smurf Racer. Don't really care about, that's a $1 game too. Don't really care about racing, but it is Smurfs. So I think that one gets a pass this time around. What was this? Tigger's Honey Hunt? I have a very eclectic collection. Well, see, the thing, Eva, is that I was going for a complete collection of, for PlayStation 1 at some point. I think there's, what, 1,400 games or something? Maybe 1,300, something like that for the PlayStation 1 in the US. And I got up to, like, right at 700. So at some point I had a lot. The Air Taser? I've never played it. So, huh. Now, don't talk me into playing it. I'll put it right back out there. I think I'm going to save Tigger's Honey Hunt. That might be something dumb for me to fart around with. Oh. Point Blank 2 is one that I had actually intended to sell. It's like a shooting game, but it makes me want to not sell it now. Spin Jam is a puzzle game. I don't care. It's going to the stuff. Going to stream Tigger's Honey Hunt? Probably not. Probably not, but Men in Black. Crashdown. I'm not really sure about that one. Apparently, it's about a $10 game. But get rid of that. Nuzlocke it. That's funny. Armorines. Don't really care. Shooter Space Shot. Don't really care. Pitfall 3D. Should care, but I just don't. I like the Mayan. I like the original Pitfall quite a bit. And the Mayan version or whatever that came out for the Super Nintendo and Genesis and Game Gear and 32X and whatever else. I like that one. Came out for basically everything. Scars, some racing game. Don't care. Croc is a croc. I just don't enjoy it, dude. It's one that I kind of wish I did, but I don't. So it's getting sold. Courier Crisis, I thought it looked like, I thought it was going to be something like Newspaper Boy. It's not. So, it's got to go. Epidemic. I'm not really familiar with. I have to look into that, but it's disc only. So, Eliminator. Don't care. Another Psygnosis game, though. Miracle Space Race. Still sealed. $15. That's what I had it priced at. What was this? One? Some kind of action game. What happened to the former president of Sony, Kez? He floated around. He wanted to sell off Sony's other ventures. Oh, wow. Spyro Year of the Dragon with the whatever, the holographic thing. I'm getting rid of that. On 64 too? Okay, good. Thank you, Draco. 101 Dalmatians, Puppies to the Rescue. Don't care. Planet of the Apes. Alrighty. Yep, we're holding on to that one. I love the Flintstones, but I don't think I can do it, dude. I don't think I can. I have no intention of ever playing this game, so maybe this one goes to the trash or to sale. Flintstones Bedrock Bowling. Love the Flintstones, but not so much that. Sheep. Just don't care. What a weird game. Okay. Good to know. Another Psygnosis game. I must have been really... Did somebody say G-Police earlier? Or was it Project Horned Owl? Somebody mentioned. Can't remember. Oh, Victor. There's Lucky Luke. I bet Victor's not still around, but there's Lucky Luke. I thought I had it. We'll hold on to that one since it's a cartoon. Independence Day. License. We're going to keep it. Bug Riders actually played. It is kind of neat. You fly around them like bugs. It's a weird game, but one you don't see too often. It's kind of a neat concept. I just don't care about it anymore. Lots of PS1 games getting sold. What did you show earlier? The vinyl. Oh, it was Lucky Luke, the Laserdisc. Ryan, are you selling your games or putting them in stores? These are going to sell. Like, these are ones that I'll be selling. And somebody mentioned, asking me if I wanted to put them in the Discord to see if anybody was interested in buying any of them. I can do that if you're interested. It's just shipping sucks. Like, if you don't care to pay the shipping, I'll do it for you. It's just, shipping's expensive, dude. But otherwise, I'm going to sell them to the local video game store. But I can throw pictures of them in Discord in case anybody's interested in anything. I'll sell them cheaper than you would get them anywhere else. I mean... Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Don't really care. What is this? Roscoe McQueen Firefighter Extreme. Also, do not care. USPS has gone insane. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Mrs. Pac-Man Maze Madness. New things. Some of these have like post-its on them where I was planning on selling them before. Dark Forces, I would play the remake of it if I was going to play it. Jedi Power Battles. Nope. Disney Magical Racing Tour. No, I'm good. Little Mermaid 2. No. I love The Little Mermaid, but not enough to keep that. Micromaniacs Racing. Garbage. Ooh, that's a good one. Batman Gotham City Racer. I have a post-it on it. Gotham City Racer, a really nice looking copy. It looks like it has like story parts from Batman the Animated Series. So Disney Magical Racing Tour wasn't bad. Well, that's good to know, Dad, dude. What's going on, man? How you doing? I shouldn't keep this. I'm not going to keep this. I gotta get rid of it. Floating Runner. That's an expensive one, dude. I can't believe that one got so... Which, I mean, I guess I bought the game in 2008. So, happy to have you here, brother. I wish I cared more about the Lost Vikings. I like the concept. I don't care about the game anymore. I used to play the Super Nintendo game, and it's just not enjoyable to me anymore. Here is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. That's got to go. Crash Team Racing. Do not care. That's got to go. Here's a weird one. Hugo. The Evil Mirror. Probably don't see that one too often, right? Oh, thank you so much, Eric, for encouraging people to like the stream. Yeah, dude, like, it's a lot of stuff that I've had for years. You just don't see a lot of PlayStation 1 games out there. So. But yeah. That one looks so weird, but I just don't care. I won't use it. Or I won't play it. I want to move towards stuff I do want. So that cleans a lot of that shelf. Look at that. It's a lot of space now. Good. All right, what we got here? I think these are just recent 3DS games I picked up, so I'll be keeping those. Sonic Boom, Kirby Planet Robobot, of course. The Sonic Lost World, I'll be keeping that. Miitopia, which I was really excited about. Olaf's Frozen Olaf's Quest, which I'll probably play and get rid of. Just to see what it's like. Yeah. And of course, gotta keep this. What's going on the shelf? More junk, son, of course. It's just room for more junk. All right, what's here? Oops. Let's drop. I get to sit down for a second. More junk as I can afford more junk. Right now, I cannot afford more junk, so. Oh, okay. Oh, my legs. Let's see. Move some stuff around. It's a mess too. Like, I apologize for the mess, folks. What was that? Receipt for food I bought earlier. Here's some Super Nintendo games I can get rid of. I think. I'll keep my. Will that fit? No, that's so close. That's my Zelda one. The Lion King for Super Nintendo. I think I'm gonna get rid of that. So, I'm good. Let's put that over here. Mickey's Ultimate Challenge. I'm actually gonna keep that one. I like that game quite a bit. Yoshi Safari, I'll keep. Super Mario All-Stars, of course, I'll keep. And the Flintstones. Gotta keep the Flintstones, man. Love the Flintstones. I'll keep Super Mario All-Stars. I'll keep Looney Tunes B-Ball. Probably keep Bubsy. Just because of good memories. The Lawnmower Man is trash, but good memories, so I'll keep it. Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, I should probably keep it. Street Fighter 2. I think I have Street Fighter 2 Turbo. So that's not the way it was. It was trash, and then an arrow. My intention was to show that I was getting rid of stuff to pay for that. So that was not intended to be clickbait. So I apologize if that's what it became, dude. Yeah, dude, Bubsy was like... So that was a failure on my part, dude, making the thumbnail. Not intended to be clickbait. It was more like I have... I mean, again... I just got it. I mean, I just bought it this past weekend, so I don't want to get rid of it, right? So... Oh, okay, where are we at? Mortal Kombat 2, we'll keep that one. That's a big one for me. What you pay? Oh, I paid $320 for it. The guy had 341 marked on it, and he was actually selling it to fund some church stuff for his church. Now, I still talk to him now, you know, despite... I was like, man, would you take 320? So, okay. I felt bad because it was not my intention, dude. X-Men Mutant Apocalypse is awesome. I'm gonna keep that. It's a really rough looking copy, but NCAA basketball, that's not worth jack. He's probably not gonna give me jack for it, but I don't care. I don't want it. So that one can go. And that copy of Frogger, which is destroyed, can go. That is gross looking. Stealing from the church, that's me, dude. Shame, shame. Jungle Book will keep. Jurassic Park, I don't really care about for the Super Nintendo, so I guess I could get rid of it. What's the name of the game? When you sell something, you put a price higher than what you want? Yeah, right. Oh, my back is killing me. So there's a few to get rid of. Yeah, right. And I in particular was trying to show like I'm getting rid of junk for this game, but let's see. What else can we get rid of? Well, I guess we can look at this shelf a little bit. I'm part dragging you. Oh yeah, dude. Absolutely. And, you know, to an extent I do hoard, but I want to pay off the make sure I don't have to cough up money out of everything else or whatever, out of my pocket, really, out of the family pocket, I should say, for that. So I make sure they're not paying for it, you know, like out of my school money, you know, my job money. But then also this gives me an opportunity, hopefully, to make a little more money to buy some more stuff. So, alrighty, let's see here. How do I turn this again? Oh, that's up and down. Aha. Hey, look. It's you guys on chat. Oh. True hoarding is another level. Oh yeah, dude. Hoarding is actually like really, really depressing. Cloud's kind of in the way. I need him to not be in the way. My belly's on the screen. I need to lose some weight, boys. It's bad. But we gotta move some stuff. Well, kinda. I can move around. Soul Calibur 2. I actually don't know why I have that, so we're gonna get rid of that. I like Mom on TV. That's funny. There's a couple of disc-only things. I think it's actually cracked in the back, so that's garbage. Is that the install? That's the install disc for that. So that's actually probably garbage as well. Just toss them in the garbage. Soul Calibur 2. Dude, I just, if I was gonna play Soul Calibur 2, I'd probably play the GameCube version. Yeah, I have an aunt like that too. He tried to pay his uncle the asking price. His uncle kept lowering it. Funniest car sales seen in 43 years. That's funny, dude. It's like, you know, $20,000. I can't believe you're trying to give me $18,000. I won't take a dime over $15,000. Okay, so I see a bunch of stuff here I'm gonna get rid of. This is mostly junk. So Brothers in Arms, Earned in Blood, whatever. No thanks. Army Men, Soldiers of Misfortune. I don't know why I own that. Battle for the Pacific. Don't know why. Cloud is right in the way, but it's actually really hard to move him because he's precarious at best. But he kind of needs to move. I gotta save Aerith. I gotta stop Sephiroth before he hurts the planet. Boom, 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 boom. He's dusty. Yeah, military grade shooters. Screw them. Yeah, it was. It came in the collector's edition for that, for Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, I'm like, this is making me super self-conscious. Look at that gut. I can't eat again ever. I'm not allowed to eat again. Let's see if I can. See if I can get this a little closer so you can. Oh, I'm gonna keep this. I have Peter Jackson's. Gotta save Aerith. Oh bother. Timu Cloud. I'm gonna keep that actually. I've been meaning to play it for a long time. The official game of the movie. Lord of the Rings. I'm keeping those because I actually intend to play those. Haven't gone around to it though. Hey, look, Dark Cloud 1 and 2 can be together now. These are not in alphabetical order at all. They're in pathetically bad order. But yeah, Dark Cloud 1 and 2. Heck yeah. Have I ever played Gunslinger? Nope. We're all mentally unhinged here. Yeah, you're in the right spot. Call of Duty Ghost can go. Halo 4 can go. Shell Shock is one I want to keep because I think it looks really cool. Haven't got around to it yet. Arkham Origins, I think I have it on the PS3. Either way, I'm not gonna play it on 360. Just Dance, I'm keeping because my daughters love it. Yeah, these are not in the place they need to be. Fact Xanadu is. That's actually just, it's complete. It's not new. It's just a protector on it. It needs to go up on the shelf up there. I just haven't put it up there. So I got Fact Xanadu and Draken right there. Move these over here. Then I also have Breath of Fire 2, which needs to go back up on the shelf. Mystic Quest needs to go up on the shelf. Breath of Fire 1 needs to go back up on the shelf. So, some good stuff there. Oh yeah, heck yeah. Fact Xanadu is actually, I bought that not too long ago. So, I bought that. I mean, I paid I paid less than for 75. I got 20% off on it. So, what is that? 20, so it was 14, so $15 off, so about 60 bucks, complete box. Back when the new store opened, new local video game store opened, I put a bunch of, I saved some YouTube money and bought a few things. So, I got some bangers on GameCube though. Promotional disc, gotta keep that. Simpsons Hit and Run, heck yeah. Paper Mario, heck yeah. Alright, let's pull some of these. Is there anything I'm going to want to get rid of on GameCube? Maybe not. Double Dash, gotta keep that. Luigi's Mansion's amazing. Zelda Four Swords is amazing. Or maybe not, but Batten Kaitos. Twilight Princess. Suntown. Yeah, there might not be anything I'm getting rid of on GameCube, actually. Smash Brothers Melee, which is amazing. It's one of my favorite. I have more hours in this game than most console games. Wario World. I played this game in all states of like sober, drunk, young, old, you name it. Wario World is not crazy good, honestly, but Robots is such a fun movie, and I haven't played the game yet. I will. That's just for memories. We played the crap out of that game too. Thank you, Sigma Bot. Crystal Chronicles will keep. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, which is an expensive banger. Yeah, I got back in Kaitos 1 and 2, actually. Well, I guess Origins and those two, which I also got from the local video game store. Crystal Chronicles is also a lot of fun, even solo. Mario Lego sets. My daughters, oh wow, there's something on there. But my daughters have tons of Legos, right? Tons of Legos. And they see this one and they're like, we gonna open that one? I'm like, no, we're not. This is Dad's Legos. Like, you know, you have as much opportunity to buy whatever Legos. This is Dad's Legos. So, one of the few things I've denied them. Let's all get together, hook up our Game Boy Advance cables, and play some. Yeah! Yeah, I agree, dude. I do not want to open it. I want to, but then it's like, at this point, I probably shouldn't. What's back here? These are games I don't see very often because they're behind. Oh, Star Fox Adventures. Nice. Great game. Haunted Mansion, I'll keep until I play it because it's a licensed game and I want to fart around with it. Donkey! Wait, Jungle Beat. Donkey Kongo. Dance Dance Mario Revolution Mario Mix. I still have the pad for this too, by the way. Too much booty in the pants. Dance, too much booty in the pants. Oh, that's awesome, dude. You have several Lego Marios? That's cool. Billy Hatcher. That's one I've been meaning to play more of. Here's my original Xbox games. I did not use those movie tickets, Dad, too. What was that? Dragon's Lair 3D. I actually really like Dragon's Lair. I haven't played this, but again, it's on my list of meaning to. Plus, it's got the box on the back. Where's she at? Call of Cthulhu. I'm gonna keep because it's horror. Curse we'll keep because it's horror. Dark Watch looks awesome. Haven't played it yet. Halo 2. Goodbye, my friend. Billy Hatcher and the Giant. Oh, it was almost called Billy Hatcher and the Giant Cock. That's hilarious, man. That's not the arcade. Which one are we talking about? Hijinks. Which one? Oh, Star Fox. I don't know. Indigo Prophecy is a weird one I want to keep. So we'll keep those. Let's see if I can get these. I have these back here because I never play my Xbox. Star Fox Assault, which is expensive. Have you seen that, Nick? That game is like over $100 now. No, that's not the arcade one. That is a different version of it. But I do love the arcade. Toe Jam and Earl 3, because I got to. The Warriors. Holy crap. Dude, I didn't know I had this. Somebody was talking about this the other day. Oh, it was Metal Jesus was talking about this. I've been meaning to play it, actually, so that's exciting. Reservoir Dogs. I don't know if this game's good or bad, but Reservoir Dogs is a great movie, so I'll probably try it out. Whatever this is, Wrath Unleashed. One-on-one arena-style fighting with special attacks and combos. I guess I'll probably just sell that. There's some things I don't realize I have, especially if I don't see it often. Because there's a lot of, oh, wow. Metal Dungeon is an RPG. I'll keep it just because it's an RPG. KOTOR. KOTOR 2. Thief. Which I don't want. If I gotta play that game, I'll play it on PC. Yeah, there's like, I have a list somewhere. Oh yeah, dude. Do you have a list somewhere of like what you own in your collection? Well, forget that. I could almost fit Cloud in there. That would be nice. It'd be nice to put Cloud on the back part of that shelf. Kind of see if we can make room for stuff here. All right. It's way more chaotic than a list. Oh dang. Yeah, I use Game Eye. That's how I keep up with mine. Golden Axe, Beast Rider. I definitely want to try out, so we're not getting rid of that. Rare Replay, we're not getting rid of. There's some stuff like I got some weird stuff I'm not getting rid of. Just Dance 3 we won't get rid of. Here's 2 that I want to play, and I will probably keep them regardless because Sesame Street friggin' rocks. So we got Once Upon a Monster for the Kinect, and then what was it? 1, 2, 3 Sesame Street. Sunny days chasing the clouds away. Hello from Ireland. What's up, Daniel Moosin? Is it Mussin? Moosin? Either way, welcome, dude. Happy to have you here. Afro Samurai, I want to play it still. Operation Darkness is a very expensive one I want to keep. That I want to play because it's an RPG. It's Vicky, my foreign exchange student. I miss her. Sneak King, gotta keep that one. Retro Realms. I'm not really sure, Daniel. What's Retro Realms? And Lord of the Rings Conquest is one I want to play, so. One of the most fun and frustrating games. Really? Good to know, Hijinks. That's exciting to think about. I need to put all the Just Dance games together. Actually, I should probably put all the 360 games together. Probably should put them in alphabetical order, really. So we got Just Dance, Just Dance, Just Dance, Puss in Boots, Just Dance, Shell Shock. There's some games I'm keeping to play because I figure they'll be real janky. I want to try it out. I'm trying to find a good spot for both streams there. 2D Sasquatch Survival Horror Crossover Arcade. Oh yeah, dude. Retro Realms. Yeah, I didn't know what I was talking about, dude. Hold on. Let's see if I can get the camera to. If you look, will it go back far enough? I don't know if I can get the camera to go back that far. Well, I guess I can just lift it, couldn't I? There is the Halloween Retro Realms box. Yeah, there it is. Is Puss in Boots Just Dance? Well, it's Puss in Boots and it's an action game for the oh no, yeah, it's for the Kinect. I thought my daughter might enjoy playing it with me. It's probably terrible, which is exciting. All right, what do we got over here? The Gunslinger, another that I'm like, well, it looks weird, so. All right, 360, what can we get rid of? Armor Core 4. I actually don't know why I have that. I probably just got it really cheap. So that's going. Batman Arkham Asylum, that's going. I got that on PC. Infinite Undiscovery, keeping that. RPG. Lost Odyssey. Keeping that. Transformers Fall of Cybertron. I think that's one people really like. Selling it. Dark Void I've been meaning to play. Viva Pinata I've never played. I always intended to, so I think I'm gonna hold on to that. Legends of the Guardians, the Owls of Gahul. My wife likes owls, so I picked that up. Daniel, I like that idea. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about that Fall of Cybertron game, actually. So that's one I'll probably sell. Wartech, what the flip? Oh, it looks like a fighting game. Sale. Blue Star Ocean, keeping that. Alpha Protocol, tactical RPG, I'm going to keep that. Fable 2 and 3, keep those. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, gotta keep that. Oh. Oh, there's another Viva Pinata game. Unlimited Saga. I don't know. I thought I did, but I don't see it. Blades of Time. What? So glad I don't like live near Six Flags Magic Mountain. What's going on? Wartech is a fighting game like Psychic Force. Okay. I might keep that and try that out, actually. A fire. Holy crap, Nosy. That sucks. Hope they're okay. Hope the people are okay, you know? Splatterhouse, heck yeah. You have 25,000 movies, both digital audio and digital video and physical. Holy crap, Daniel. That's insane. And awesome. That's crazy and wonderful. Conan's one I'd also like to try out, so. It does not. Does it really, Eva? The Gears of War, no, I don't have those. Because you can get them on Game Pass, pretty much, right? Eva, I had no idea. That's exciting.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my underground lair.
Traveler S64, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so Mario Sonic at the Olympic Games. Yeah, it's going. That's garbage. Or not garbage, but it's getting sold. That's exciting, Daniel. Let's hope it happens, man. X2 caught on fire today. Whoa, are they okay? I'll have to look into that, Eva, because I did not know that. Lost Worlds, Paper Mario Color Splash, Sonic or NES Remix, Kirby Canvas, Curse Darksiders 2, Mario Tennis, Minecraft, or all the other stuff I'm keeping over there. Alright. Disney Universe for the Wii. Sold! Oh, absolutely, Daniel. Happy to have you here, dude. Epic Mickey will keep. Castlevania Judgment will keep. Cookie Mama will keep. Major Minor's Majestic March is really weird and cool, but very enjoyable. We'll keep it. Up is fun. Monster High Ghoul Spirit is just one that my daughters like, so we're keeping it. Namco Museum Remix. That's gotta go. I don't want it. It is a lot of work, dude. Batman, keeping that. I gotta keep Calvin Tucker's Redneck Jamboree. That's my people. Hee-haw. Nooch, 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 nooch. Best game in my collection. I just thought, I was like, what a stereotype, you know? Here's one I've kept forever. You earn the original 3 games as unlocks. I don't think you need to do anything special. Oh, wow. That's freaking cool, dude. So this is a weird game. I've been meaning to play forever. It's like you can be like 50 wacky jobs. You can be a dentist, a haunted house crew, like all kinds of weird stuff. I'll probably keep that one around. Ghostbusters, a sealed copy of Harry Birdman, Attorney at Law. Because you're from Alabama, and that is offensive. Heard that, hijinks. I'm from Kentucky. I'm from Eastern Kentucky and Appalachia, dude. So, yep. Ooh, that's a banger. It's an expensive one, but we're keeping it. When we get the Pac-Man 2 stream, right? Never. Yeah, poor Hudson. Boy in his blob, babysitting mama. I have the baby for that thing too. Big baby doll. Yep, there's a Harvey Birdman game, dude. Curse Mountain is horror, so we're keeping that. What else we got here? Mad World, Lost in Shadow. A lot of good stuff here. Fun stuff. Phineas and Ferb, keeping that. Yep, all the rest of those Wii games are keeps. Alright, PlayStation 2. Woogie, dude, how are you, Woogie? Hello to you. You're in Florida now? Well, that's natural progression, my friend. It's like Kentucky to Florida is the pipeline. So you got Alabama to Kentucky is also kind of a pipeline. God of War and God of War 2, Xenosaga, Indiana Jones, the Mark III. I'm keeping this stuff. This is stuff I've been wanting for a while. What's Ninja Assault? Oh, it's a first-person shooter. Oh, sorry, it's a light gun game. When am I coming to visit Japan? Oh, I'd love to eventually, dude. I gotta be able to afford it first. Holy smokes. Expensive. I'm gonna get the PS2 games. And Blade 2, which I'm gonna keep because it's a Blade movie, or it's a licensed movie. SquarePants Atlantis will keep because my daughters like that. Dark Angel Vampire Apocalypse. I like vampire games, so we'll keep that one. Hidden Invasion. What on earth is that? Yeah, Xenosaga is getting there. Xenosaga 3 is ridiculous. This looks weird. I don't really know what this is about. But I'm thinking I don't need to keep it. Maximo. The Hobbit, Champions of Norath, Champions Return to Arms. Shifters is one that I keep like buying. You know, it's so cheap anyway. I'm getting rid of, and we're getting rid of it again. It's going to the pile again. Full Metal Alchemist 2, Kingsfield 3, Eternal Ring, Demon Stone. That's what I meant to play. SOCOM 3, U.S. Navy SEALs. That's going bye-bye. Dude, there's just not even. There's so much. There's so much junk. Contra Shattered Soldier, we'll keep that. Extermination, we'll keep that. Oh, all that over there we're keeping. Black Bass for the NES. That's gotta go. Air Fortress and baseball's got to go. This is stuff I'm selling. Yeah, I'll throw pictures in Discord for people if they're interested. But the plan was to send it to the friendly local game store to sell. I left out the beef. Black Bass. It is very soft. It's one of my favorite shirts. It's just a plain pink shirt. Oh yeah. World Games, that's got to go. These 3 Golden Quattro games, whatever the heck those are. World games. Gotta go. Track and Field 2's gotta go. Silent Service has gotta go. Pyramid has gotta go. Yeah, well, thank you, Sigma. Hybrid Heaven, GoldenEye, WWF No Mercy. Got to go. I played, I like the weird sports games, like caveman games. I enjoy that. But, all right, let me move some of this junk. But we're getting rid of some stuff and making room for others, which is exciting. I think what I'll have to do is just put everything in alphabetical order and remove everything off the list eventually. Like, there's just so much stuff. Rollerball. How did you escape? You're also going to the cell collection. Sure. I'm actually wore out. I think I want to stop there for the night. So we've hit several shelves there, but let's see if I can turn the camera. Oh, Lord have mercy. I dropped it. How do I turn this thing? There it is. So, in the floor. California Games rocks. There's the outgoing right now. So, what is that? Probably, I don't know, 10, 20, 30, 40, there's probably 100 games there, right? Absolutely, Babel. That actually just happened a lot right there. Why would I buy that? Oh, quite the pile. And then I actually want to look through and get rid of some other stuff too. Like, really, I could probably get rid of, I think we have 4 Switches. But yeah, and then I probably need to go through, like, not the magazines, but there's just like some random stuff that gets overlooked I could probably get rid of. Draken, no, this is keep. This is all keep. Yeah, we got 2 Switch lights, a Switch light for each child. I have my Switch. Oh, actually, I gave my Switch away. I gave my Switch to my nephew. So, because I have a Switch too now. So, my nephew got my original Switch, and my wife has the Animal Crossing Switch, and then my daughters each have Switch lights. So, yeah. Here's a Mystic Quest, dude. It's in a box. It's not new or anything. It's just, but it was like we bought my Switch first, right? So I had my Switch for a long time. And then my wife loves Animal Crossing. So, we got her. Yeah, absolutely, Dark Lord Raider. Oh, it's a nice copy, dude. But we got my Switch first, then we got my wife the Animal Crossing Switch, and then my oldest for her Christmas, I think we got her Switch in 1 year, and then for my youngest, we got her Switch for her birthday 1 year. You multiple 3DS though? Oh yeah, dude. I have my original 3DS. I think I have 3. I have my original 3DS that my wife bought me for Christmas that I'll never get rid of because that was incredible. We were so broke, dude. My wife managed to save up money and buy me a 3DS. And I was so excited about it. That was before the children. I have one of the Zelda 3DSs and then I have a new 3DS XL. So. Yeah, dude, like we were broke. And she saved up money and bought that for me. And it was a legit surprise. I was like, oh. And that's how the kids were made pretty much, yeah. And I was like, honey, I gotta take you to bed. 4 Switches, 6 Switches, are you guys Rockefellers? No, definitely not. It was just like over time, you know, with children too. Switch lights are a little cheaper too, so. I have one PC. I have a PC downstairs. My daughters have a PC, like a desktop, but they have iPads. So, yeah, Eric, that's a lot of money. But that's the good thing for a couple, right? I mean, you guys use those like crazy, right? 6 Switches, 3 PS5, woo. 2 Xbox Series X, Steam Deck, multiple consoles, 4 pieces in the office, or 4 PCs. Oh, dude, holy smokes, yeah. That's some big stuff. We only have one PS5, and I asked my daughter, because she didn't know what she wanted for her for Christmas last year. I was like, no, it's her birthday. I said, do you want a PS5? And she was like, nah, but she keeps moving mine, so it's like she wants to play the PS5. But she didn't want me to buy her a PS5 for her birthday so she could have one in her room or whatever. I was like, do you want... She mentioned a Quest at some point. I said, do you want a Quest? Or a Quest headset? And she was like, nah. I said, well, what do you want? And she was like, I don't know. I said, do you want money for drugs? Like, what do you... do you need money for drugs or something? She's 13. She's like, what? Wait. But it is laughing pay. Oh, dude, yeah. Fortunately, when we bought this house, somebody had just put a roof on it. That's been 4 or 5 years ago. The roof does not allow for online play. Really? Holy crap. You ever beat Draken? I have not, Sarah. So my newest 3DS, it looks like it has the mange, dude. I'm not really sure where it's at. Is this it? Yeah, that's it. Check this out. It's the weirdest thing. It has like... It's the newest of the 3DSs, but the top bubbled up and just peeled off. So weird. So I thought about buying a cover for it, but it's like, whatever. It's got character. Yeah, that one. Yeah, the new 3DSs were the 3DS XLs or whatever. I don't know if you recall, maybe you'd have the same experience. They were $200, right? Walmart had this deal where it was like a miss price or whatever, and they were marked for $100, and I got it for $100. I was stoked. That's probably what it is, Nick. It was in the sunlight or something. One of the days, he says, I want to get one like that in rough shape from Japan, USB-C mod it and resell it. Yeah, dude. I need to look into the USB-C mod, because you can stream from them if you do that, right? Holy crap, Eva. That SNES-style 3DS is extremely expensive, isn't it? That's what it was, dude. I put some work on it. Put some time on it. I imagine yours was getting that way too, Hijinks. But folks, I'm wore out. I'm gonna call it. I'm so tired. So, but I appreciate you guys hanging out while I was going through some stuff. I'll take pictures of this stuff and post it in Discord to see if you guys are interested in anything, and I can ship it to you if you want. If not, I'm no pressure at all. So my intention is to just load it up, take it over to the Gaming Co. I'll probably stream with Nathan and like talk about pricing or whatever. Yeah, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me, because they made that a lot more interesting than me just doing it and being bored to tears. So, thank you. Ooh, USB-C power mod would also be pretty cool, though. Get that money back. Absolutely. See you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful night. Make good choices, and I'll talk to you soon. Oh gosh.